Hey guys, I am bringing you another one of my ladder match highlights. I am using the term "hey guys" here very specifically because according to the YouTube analytics, the audience for my longer format videos is 100% male. There's no woman watching this whatsoever. I don't know how true that is, but that's what the number says. I can only assume there's something fascinating about watching amateur tennis videos that's bringing all the boys to my yard. Anyway, a little bit about this match and my opponent. I am being challenged by Karen, who has only recently joined the ladder, but we actually played once before last year. She beat me pretty handily, I think 6-3, 6-2. She's doing pretty well, rising up in ranking in just a few matches, and I think she's also the overall champion of WITS last year. That's a women's tennis single league. So last season she won the whole thing out of, I want to say, 100 or 200 players. So she's pretty good. Not a pleb at all. So I come into this match mentally prepared. I know she's consistent, she has a nice forehand. It's not gonna be an easy one. Originally, I was thinking about, I'll just go through this video, talk about what's happening in the match, or play-by-play commentary if you will. But then I realized, with all that's going on in this video, the train sound, the construction noises, I can't just talk about only the tennis. It doesn't provide the whole picture, and it's simply disrespectful for all the train spotters and the construction enjoyers. It's so fucking loud. The first game is pretty long with multiple deuces, and on my serve I was thinking maybe I should play shorter points just because my back is pretty sore. I'm not moving well, I'm not serving well. I am at a disadvantage in longer rallies. The consistency is not there, so my shots just end up breaking down the more we play. Just based on all that, I try to play more risky shot and come to the net more to shorten the point, and in hindsight, it doesn't work as well. Because playing inside the court actually requires good movement, and I'm not particularly good at volley to win all the net points convincingly. So I thought this strategy works well in vacuum. When you're playing a strong baseliner who's moving well, who can defend most of your shots, you should try to play more aggressively, create more angles, and take it to the net more often to try to end the points. But tennis is not a pure strategy game, especially at the level I'm playing. Lots have to do with execution. I am still developing my skills, so I have to rely on the few tools I have to try to secure a win, as the wise man Tsitsipas once said. So that felt like a mistake because I'm thinking too much about playing against the player instead of just thinking about playing good tennis, hit every ball well, and the basic stuff. Recently, I noticed I keep having the thought of I have to play shorter points for whatever reason or excuses. Maybe I'm injured, maybe the court is too loud and I can't focus. More often than not, that ends up being a mental handicap for me. Because if you believe you're the better player, you should want the rallies to go longer, the games to go longer, because the more shots you play, the more points you are going to win, right? And I find that train of thought works in reverse too, because for whatever reason, I don't want to play long rallies, I want to shorten the point. That must mean there's something I'm questioning about my game. And tennis is so much better when you're playing it with an empty mind or without all the question marks in your head. So for example, if you're tweaking your ground strokes or changing something in your serve and you keep thinking about it, usually you don't play well. There's a hesitation or slight delay in your shots, and that almost never works. You have to keep practicing all the shots until it becomes muscle memory and you can play it without thinking, and that's when you know you got it. So this is why I think having patience or confidence in your play when the match is going distance is very important. It just removes all the FUD out of your mind so you can play better tennis. So this point demonstrates what Karen did so well in this match. She read my weakness pretty well. I don't like high ball to my backhand. She keeps giving me that. My overhead is pretty weak. Here, she defends one, give me another, boom, into the net, and that's set point. Second set. Not much is changed here, except I feel pretty tired. Not playing with as much intensity as the beginning of the first set. Couldn't find a solution to fix my backhand. That's a high ball to my backhand. I hate it. Another backhand into the net. I'm pretty proud of this point, running for the backhand cross-court passing shot. So many double faults. Speaking my mind here. One bad volley. Two bad volley. Nice passing shot. Something is very wrong with my eyes. Maybe I need to get LASIK done. Ooh, nice forehand. Pinned me to the backhand side. Forced an error. This is how most points went in this match. I had a lot of backhand unforced errors and have some questionable shot selections here and there. For some reason, I enjoy playing that baseline overhead so much. I keep doing it, but it's never good. It's more obvious in the full match video. I'll include it at the end of the screen. It's a pretty nice point to end the whole match, huh? Long rally, I approach the net, fuck it up there. You can say it's a microcosm for the whole match.